What if the geography of the United States wasn't just something you learned in school, but a treasure map filled with mysteries, wonders, and surprises hiding in plain sight? What if the rivers, mountains, deserts, cities, and shorelines held secrets that would completely change the way you see the country? Today we're uncovering geography facts that are shocking, beautiful, and absolutely real. Get ready, you're about to see America like you've never seen it before. 1. The true longest river. Most people assume the Mississippi River is the longest in the country, but it's actually the Missouri River. Winding through 7 states, it stretches across plains, valleys, and rugged terrain, acting as a historic lifeline for early explorers, traders, and indigenous communities. The Missouri River's length and geographical influence have shaped trade routes, settlement patterns, and the formation of entire regions. 2. The only fully American Great Lake. Lake Michigan stands apart from the other Great Lakes because it exists entirely within US borders. Its size and depth allow it to mimic the characteristics of a sea, influencing nearby weather, shipping, and tourism. Standing at its shores, the horizon stretches so far that it feels like looking across an endless ocean. 3. The meaning behind Michigan. The name Michigan originates from an indigenous word meaning great water. This name reflects the massive interconnected system of lakes and waterways in the region. The indigenous communities who lived here recognized the scale and importance of these waters long before maps or states existed. 4. Lake Michigan's winter wonderland. During winter, Lake Michigan partially freezes, forming crystalline ice formations along the shoreline. These natural ice sculptures attract photographers, adventurers, and locals who witness frozen waves, ice caves, and sparkling landscapes that can look almost otherworldly. 5. Arrowhead Stadium's location surprise. Although it's home to the Kansas City Chiefs, Arrowhead Stadium is located in Kansas City, Missouri, not Kansas. The shared name between states has confused visitors for decades and stands as one of America's most well-known border quirks. 6. Wyoming's wide open spaces. Wyoming is the least populous state in the country, despite being filled with mountains, forests, wildlife, and national parks. Here, the land feels untouched, an environment where nature dominates and human presence feels remarkably small. 7. No daylight saving time here. Hawaii and most of Arizona do not observe daylight saving time. While the rest of the country moves clocks forward and back each year, these regions maintain steady schedules influenced by daylight patterns and climate rather than seasonal time shifts. 8. The first US capital. Before Washington, D.C., the first capital of the United States was New York City. It was here that the nation's first Congress assembled and the first president took office, marking the earliest steps of the new government. 9. Alaska's view of Russia. On extremely clear days, parts of Alaska offer a view of Russian land across the Bering Strait. The distance between the two countries narrows to about 50 miles, showing how close they truly are, despite cultural, political, and historical differences. 10. Lake Huron's Island Wonderland. Lake Huron contains nearly 30,000 islands, including Manitoulin Island, the world's largest freshwater island. Even more surprising, Manitoulin contains lakes that have their own islands, creating a geographical nesting effect that seems almost like a natural puzzle. 11. Death Valley in bloom. Death Valley is famous for recording some of the highest temperatures on Earth, earning its reputation as a scorching desert. Yet each spring, when rainfall is just enough, the barren desert floor bursts to life with vibrant wildflower blooms. Swaths of brilliant color stretch across the sun-scorched landscape, creating a striking contrast and a rare, breathtaking natural spectacle that attracts visitors and photographers from around the world. 12. Alaska's massive scale. Texas is famous for its size, but Alaska is nearly twice as large. Its vast expanse includes towering mountains, sprawling glaciers, dense forests, and immense tundras. If Alaska were split in half, each portion would still be bigger than Texas, highlighting the sheer scale and geographic diversity of America's northern frontier. Its remote wilderness offers some of the most dramatic landscapes on the continent. 13. A shared habitat for crocodiles and alligators. The Florida Everglades is the only place in the world where crocodiles and alligators naturally coexist. Its unique mix of freshwater marshes and brackish coastal waters provides ideal habitats for both species, allowing them to thrive side by side. This rare ecological intersection supports incredible biodiversity, making the Everglades a living laboratory for scientists and a fascinating destination for nature enthusiasts. 14. Hawaii's 132 islands. Hawaii isn't just 8 main islands, it actually includes an archipelago of around 132 islands, volcanic remnants, coral reefs, and atolls over millions of years. Repeated volcanic eruptions built layer upon layer of rock, gradually rising from the ocean and creating one of Earth's most dynamic and diverse natural environments. These islands host unique ecosystems, rare species, and breathtaking landscapes that attract scientists and travelers alike. 15. Central Park versus Monaco. Central Park in New York City is even larger than the entire country of Monaco. This vast urban oasis features forests, lakes, walking trails, and iconic cultural landmarks, providing a peaceful escape amid the constant hustle and bustle of one of the world's busiest cities. Its scale and diversity make it a remarkable example of how nature and city life can coexist in harmony. 16. Floating in the Great Salt Lake. Utah's Great Salt Lake is incredibly salty, allowing visitors to float effortlessly on its surface. Much like the Dead Sea, its unique mineral levels not only create this unusual buoyancy, but also support specialized ecosystems and attract scientists for environmental study. The shimmering waters and striking salt flats make it both a recreational hotspot and a fascinating natural wonder. 17. Denali's towering height. Denali in Alaska is North America's tallest mountain, standing at 20,310 feet. Its steep rise from base to peak is even more dramatic than Mount Everest's, making it a striking natural monument towering above glacial fields, deep valleys, and rugged wilderness. Denali dominates the surrounding landscape, offering breathtaking views and a powerful reminder of nature's raw majesty. 18. Yellowstone, the first national park. Yellowstone is the world's first national park, a sprawling natural wonderland filled with geysers, hot springs, geothermal pools, and constantly changing landscapes. Its famous geyser, Old Faithful, erupts with reliable precision, captivating visitors from around the globe, while other geothermal features shift, bubble, steam, and glow in unusual and mesmerizing colors. Beyond its geothermal wonders, Yellowstone is also home to diverse wildlife and ecological diversity. 19. America's apple capital. Washington State produces around 70% of the apples grown in the United States. Countless orchards across the state come alive during harvest season, with workers picking and sorting apples that fill grocery shelves nationwide. Beyond being a major agricultural hub, these orchards also attract visitors for seasonal activities like apple picking and cider tasting, turning the harvest into both an economic powerhouse and a cultural celebration of one of America's most iconic fruits. 20. Miami's true latitude. Miami is located farther south than Los Angeles. This geographic position is why Miami has a distinctly tropical feel. Palm trees line the streets, warm ocean waters lap the beaches, and humid breezes fill the air, while Los Angeles experiences a milder Mediterranean climate. This southern latitude also gives Miami longer, sunnier days throughout the year, contributing to its vibrant, lively atmosphere. And those were 20 jaw-dropping facts that reveal just how surprising and extraordinary the United States really is. From ancient mountains and volcanic islands to massive lakes and wide-open wildlands, the geography of the US is far more diverse than most people realize. If you enjoyed this journey, make sure to like, subscribe, and share this video. Which fact shocked you the most? Tell us in the comments, and let's see which discovery surprised people the most.